guys. So by now you've probably heard a bunch of people explain all of the nuances of Celeste's movement system. So I'm not going to be hammering away on the mechanics. I'm just going to be, calling the match as it goes. Alright, no prologue deaths from either runners. Alright, chapter 1 starting off here. You can already see a difference in strategies from both runners. Yeah, we got very clean movement coming from Scrublord. Gab unfortunately taking a death, but recovers very nice. Gonna see Scrublord here doing a spike jump, or spiked wall jump. Very nice. Scrublord nailing the neutral wall jumps. Gab gets his, or their spike jump, as well as the neutral jumps, making it all the way up top. With that, both runners are out of the first chapter. About 7 seconds, splitting the two. And we are on to Old Site now. Both runners having a very clean intro to Chapter 2. Scrublord was able to get that cutscene skip glitch to instantly go through the dream block. Just a little bit better than Gab. But Gab's still on pursuit behind. Scrublord beginning the battle in section. Ooh, love the wall jump into that room from Scrublord. Ooh, Gab doing it as well. Nice. Alright, Scrublord making quick work. Oh, very nice pace heading out of the battle and fight. And Gab doing some nice dodging there. Very nice. Both runners out of the battle in section. Scrublord beginning the awake section. Very clean movement as Scrublord finishes up Chapter 2. They 151. Very nice. Very nice. And as Gab is finishing up Chapter 2, we got Scrublord beginning Chapter 3, which is Celestial Resort. Absolutely love this track, by the way. Now, this level is very nice for highlighting different strategies of each runner because, you know, sometimes trying to cut one cycle from each screen makes the room immensely harder. So you can see some very interesting things between two runners here. Got Scrublord beginning the huge mess section, one of my favorite sections in the game. The movement here is just so good. Scrublord getting that spike wall jump very quick. Very quick. I'll point it out before Gab does it, if you missed it by chance. Alright, Gab's got the spike jump right here. As you can see, they performed a wall jump off that spike. And because they were moving away from the spike, they don't take damage. And you can't die from it. And honestly, I don't want to commentator's curse it, but both runners have been having a very clean run. Not a whole lot of deaths this race so far. And I had to say it. Scrublord getting the awesome ultra into that room. For those of you that don't know, an ultra dash is where you take a hyper dash and then you chain it with another hyper dash. They're going to be at a downward angle dash. Downward angle dashes have a unique property where they add to your speed. Like, other dashes happen at a fixed speed, but downward dashes you can kind of preserve and chain the momentum and add to it. Alrighty, we got Gab grabbing the key here as Scrublord is moving on to the Oshiro section. Oh, that was very nice from Scrublord. Let's see how Gab fares on the Hyper Dash room to get the key. Oh, taking it safe. Nice. Not taking a death. That's always good. And then you can actually retry on that screen because it'll just respawn you at the front of the room again. Unfortunate death from Scrublord. It's one of the longer screens in the game. And we got Gab beginning the Oshiro fight now. Alrighty, and we got Scrublord finishing out with a 516, I think that was. Very nice job. And Gab's only a couple screens behind. Gonna be finishing up Chapter 3 real soon here. As Scrublord is beginning Chapter 4 now. Golden Ridge. You know, we got some wind, we got some clouds, we got some green bubbles. And directional blocks. All right, we got Gab finishing up Chapter 3 with a 557. Awesome job getting that sub 6. This screen that Scrublord is on can be a pain sometimes. Very nice dash jump off the clouds. Doing that second cloud skip. Also got another spike jump coming up on Scrublord's screen. You don't want to blink, because you might miss it. Very nice. And double wall bounce room, followed by double wall bounce room. Now this room, I'm very curious to see what Scrublord's going to do. There's a few different strategies you can do on this one with this auto-scroller. Ooh, very nice. Do an extended hyper with a bunny hop. Very nice combination. And Gab making up time on that switch room. Taking it a little bit safer, but no deaths, so did make up some time. Also getting the second cloud skip. Coming up on the spike jump. Hopefully Gab can get it quickly. Ooh, first try. Wow. Very nice. Let's see what Gab decides to do here for the auto-scroller. Doing a classy extended hyper. So if you happen to not be aware, if I ever say extended, that pretty much means that they are retaining the dash during the movement that they're doing. So if they're doing a hyper dash, a wave dash, or yeah, if they're doing a hyper dash or a wave dash, if I just say extended, that just means they're getting their dash back while they're doing it. Ooh, love that stride on Scrublord's screen. Taking the under route there. And a very nice Chapter 3 from Scrublord. Is that a 312? And Gab's going to be heading into the heavy wind section. With the heavy wind and the snowballs. As Scrublord is beginning Chapter 5 now, the Mirror Temple. I got a nice skip here coming up on Scrublord's screen. Oh! I like the bunny hop. I've actually never seen that. Just doing bunny hop momentum to get through it and then dashing to finish. It's actually really cool. Alright, how is Scrublord going to approach this room? Alright, nice. Just going through it with a nice extended hyper. Gab going to be coming up to the last screen of Chapter 4. And Gab with a 349. Awesome job getting a sub 4 in Chapter 4. Scrublord making excellent work of those quick cycles. Nice Seeker movement from Scrublord as Gab is beginning Chapter 5 now. Now let's see how Gab approaches the skip here. The wave dash into the dash. I like that as well. There's honestly like 5 different ways you can do that. Probably more. Honestly, more. Wow, I love that strat on Scrublord's screen. I have no idea how people do it, but it's amazing every time I see it. I'm just like amazed. Oh yeah, I forgot to say sit down. Scrublord actually using the Seeker Explosion to initiate one of those keys. Really good pace so far. As Gab is about to begin the Seeker section. Now we got Scrublord coming up on Search Skip here. Probably the largest skip in the game. Makes quick work of it. Normally you have to collect 2 keys to unlock the pathway. But we can kind of just use our momentum to clear it. A nice reverse extended dash. And then a dash getting out of that. Scrublord beginning the Theo section now. Wow, very fast movement in that room. Both of these runners having an awesome Chapter 5 right now. Got Scrublord coming up to the final screen as Gab is approaching Search Skip. Wow, and Gab with Scrublord with a sub 5. Very nice sub 5, Chapter 5. And Gab as well with a quick Search Skip. Just happened. As Scrublord is beginning Chapter 6 now. Reflection. Alright, we got Gab coming up on the Theo section, or just starting the Theo section, as Scrublord is about to do Lake Skip. Let's see, come on. You got this. Hey, very nice. That was pretty quick. Oh, Gab is just stomping on these Seekers. Ooh, unfortunate death there. Scrublord getting the quick block skip there. Now, Reflection is a chapter that has branching pathways, and no matter which way you go, you'll end up in the same spot, but certain rooms runners like to do differently, or runners might have a harder time with one room than another. More than likely, though, we'll probably see both runners take the same path this race. I'd assume so. Got Gab on the last screen of Chapter 5. About to finish up here. Getting a sub 6. Awesome job. So one thing about these bumpers, if you were holding away from them as you are dashing into them or going into them, you get a double boost from them. You have to be holding away from the bumper prior to you actually hitting it. Everybody say hi to Grandma and bye to Grandma. Alright, let's see here if Scrublord goes for the checkpoint, or if they'll decide to risk it all. Gab opting to not do Lake Skip. I mean, I don't even do Lake Skip. It's a very respectable choice. It's very consistent that way. You guys are going to want to keep your eyes on Scrublord's screen right now. We got the Battle Limb boost coming up. Most likely going to be setting up for it. Yep. Let's see how it goes. And liftoff. Very nice, making it all the way as the battle and fight is starting. Nice laser dodge. Oh, Scrub. Oh, I had to jinx it. I'm sorry, Scrub. Not too costly of a death, though. Oh yeah, guys, can we get some hey-yas in the chat? I need to get on this. Alright, we got Scrublord about to begin the second part of the battle and fight. There's going to be lots of moving platforms. If I'm behind, I'll try to refresh my my stream. I'm going to refresh the stream. All right, neither Gab or Scrublord taking the safe checkpoint in that skip room. Awesome job from both runners as we got Scrublord on the last screen of the battle and fight. Gab is just about to start the battle and fight. We got Scrublord leveling up. You know what that means. Double dashes, double the fun, double the speed, double the strats, double the difficulty. An awesome job from Gab there. Scrublord finishing up Chapter 6 with a 624. Very tasty time. Alright guys, it's summit time. Alright, we got Scrublord finishing up the first section of Summit. Gab having a clean battle and fight so far. Oh, very cheeky dash jump strat. Actually, I haven't seen that. That's pretty cool. I like that. You'll see that each section of the summit will borrow level design mechanics from each chapter and kind of culminate it in a final showdown. Only difference here is that since we have double dashes, the levels are tailored for that in mind. Gab on the second to last screen of the battle and fight, as Scrublord is soaring through these dream blocks. Let's see if we see any hyper dashes from Scrublord. Hey, there's one. Death from that one. These are actually very difficult, but they look so cool and they're so fast. Gab wrapping up the battle and fight. Very nice, level up. And we got Scrublord about to come up on the 1500 meter section. Honestly, probably one of my favorite sections in the entire game. The movement in this section is just so good. We got Gab with a very respectable 720 Chapter 6. They're about to begin the summit climb. Alright, this next room on Scrublord's screen, the Ultra Dash room. One Ultra. Ooh, wow. I've actually never seen that where you skip the second Ultra. That was like a Hyper Dash with a bunny hop? Wow. I'm actually gonna have to look at that again. I don't even know what I just saw. Alright, very clean from Scrublord. Moving on to the the 2,000 meter section. Gonna be taking an alternate pathway here because it's faster. Now the return of the snowballs. I think this is one of the most difficult screens in the game. It can really trip up runners. Scrublord makes a quick work of it. And onto the auto-scroller here. The auto-scroller skip. Very nice. And show me that vertical wall bounce. Very clean. I'm sure the issues with Gab stream will be worked out soon. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Gab coming up at the end at the 500 meter section. Scrublord with very nice wall bounces to skip that room. Again, Scrublord's PB is a 32-22. It'll be very interesting to see if they can clutch this out. I also think Gab's on PB pace. Now, pretty much every single room in this 2,500 meter section has some sort of strat to it. It's another very awesome section of the game. Key skip right here. Second try, very nice. All right, threading the needle there with that hyper. And then door skip. Very nice from Scrublord. I really like the two right dashes to set up the first door. I've never seen that, actually. Got Gab making quick work of 1,500 meter section. Gab getting through the ultra dash room as Scrublord is beginning the final 30 at the 3,000 meter. All right, Che, let's start counting down those flags. Gab moving on to 2,000 meters. These springs can be pretty tricky, as well as this wall bounce coming up. Ooh, very nice. Love that. Absolutely love that. You go like right into the spring. Double wall bounce here is nice. Too fast to count, totally. Gab opting to take the top path here on this screen. Let's see how they approach the auto-scroller here. Taking the block a little bit further to make it all the way up to the top there. Nice wall jump to line up that vertical hyper. I like that. Flag 14 from Scrublord. Flag 13 is so unlucky, I swear. Doing that double dash to set up in that or to thread that needle there where you do a diagonal dash first. That's pretty difficult. Scrublord made nice work of that. We got Gab coming up on the 2,500 meter section now. Let's see how Gab approaches key skip. As Scrublord is just blazing through this 3,000 meters. Gab getting that key now. Final 3 flags. Scrublord taking some unfortunate deaths on flag 2. Gab going through the doors. About to start the 3,000 meter climb. And Scrublord about to finish this one out with a nice 33. 33:47. Awesome job. Awesome job, Scrublord. And GG's on winning the race. As Gab is beginning the 3,000 meters section. Not too far behind, only a couple minutes. This was a really good race. And now let's cheer on Gab. I'm going to switch the game audio over to Gab. And Scrublord with 29 deaths. Very nice, very nice. And let's start the countdown one more time for Gab. Let's cheer them on. So again, what is Gab's PB? Gab's PB is on speedrun.com is a 39:15. So they are on pace to PB. We might be able to see a PB this race. Flag 19. Who needs flag 18? Nice save there from Gab. Very nice. Losing no time to flag 9. Alrighty, can Gab finish in just under 2 minutes to PB? All right, here we go. The final challenge. I mean, the final real challenge. Yo, awesome job, Gab. And with that, guys, I think we have a PB. If their speedrun.com PB is currently up to date, that was a PB by almost a minute. By about, like, 50 seconds. Very, very nice job from both runners today. Got Scrublord advancing onto the winner's bracket, and Gab's going to be going on to the bottom bracket. Still having a chance to work their way through that bracket to go to the winner's finals. And again, GG's to both runners. Give both of them a follow. Here, let me get that command in chat for you guys. You guys can see the runners' Twitch channels right there. Again, amazing performance from both of them. I don't know if anybody's going to be coming in for an interview. Kind of just chilling right now. I do not think there's any races left today. Or at least Celeste races. Let me check. Looks like the races are resuming tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time for Celeste. There are actually a lot of races happening tomorrow. It's a very hype day. And also just wanted to thank Speed Gaming for letting me commentate this race. This was the first Celeste race or any race that I've ever commentated, so it was a pleasure and a privilege. It's an awesome one to commentate. And Scrublord says they cannot join for an interview because they do not have their mic with them. No worries, though. Again, GG's on the run. It's a very nice 33, sub 30 deaths. Oh, wow. Guys, look at that. Gab with 20 deaths. 20. That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. Awesome job. Awesome job. Let's see. What other Speed Gaming channels are live right now? What's going on? Looks like we've got some Zelda 1 randomizer going on at Speed Gaming 5. We've got Undertale. Yeah, an Undertale tournament going on at Speed Gaming 3. And I want to say that's it right now. Yeah, that appears to be it right now. Also, guys, be sure to follow every single Speed Gaming channel. I believe there are 6 of them now. So you can get your daily dose of speedrun races. There's going to be matches happening all throughout the week for Celeste as the bracket play picks up. I do think I am going to be dropping out of the call now, so I just want to say good night to everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out to this race. Again, GG's to Scrublord on the win, and Gab with the PB and the 20 deaths. Absolutely insane run from both of them again. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys come back for more. Thanks for hanging.